Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to another Madden 22 Ultimate Team video on the channel, and today we are going to be breaking down the Good Morning Madden stream from earlier today. They revealed the top 5 running backs, some of those running backs' abilities, as well as they did answer some questions in the beginning of the stream. So we're going to be talking about all that in today's video, but before we get into the rest of the video, guys, make sure you guys drop a like down below and subscribe with notifications on if you guys have been enjoying the vids and you do not want to miss anything coming out in the future. But without further ado, let's go ahead and get right into it. Starting off, we'll answer some of these questions and we'll talk a little bit about them. Will there be a level master in MUT this year? They answered level master is being replaced by season champion. There will be a new one each season. Remember, each season is going to be about 90 days. You need to get to level 50 to unlock that level master, and they said the first season is going to be a 91 overall and it's going to go up corresponding to the overalls at the time. So we'll have to see who goes down there. They didn't reveal a specific player yet. They said they're going to wait for that, but we'll have to see what goes down there. And then, when will players receive their Rookie Premier content from MUT? The MUT team is targeting to release Rookie Premier content during the EA Access play period. So there you guys go. On August 12th, you will be able to get your Rookie Premier stuff, which is super exciting. Can't wait for that, and it's going to be super helpful to get off the start, to get some really nice players on your team. But that's pretty much it for all the questions they answered at the beginning. Now we can go over the top 5 running backs, as well as talk about some abilities. Now, coming in at number 5, we got Saquon Barkley. Obviously, they revealed his superstar card, which we'll be talking about in a bit. But he's got 86 speed, 85 excel, 87 agility, 79 carrying, 68 catch, 85 change of direction with a 75 truck, and an 80 break tackle. He's got really solid speed for a card this low overall, or not this low overall, but for this overall, he's got really solid speed, great agility. He's going to move around great. He's got really balanced and solid break tackle and trucking for a guy who's got as good a speed as he does, although he will not be able to catch out the backfield very much. He's going to be very good if you want an agile halfback for cheap who's just going to be able to run around people. Saquon Barkley is going to be good, who can also kind of run through people, break some tackles, and all that kind of stuff. So Saquon Barkley is your 5th highest rated running back going into Madden 22. At number 4, we got Dalvin Cook for the Minnesota Vikings, obviously one of the better halfbacks in the league. Coming in at 85 overall, he's got 85 speed, 86 excel, 86 agility, 77 carrying, 67 catch, 86 change of direction with a 68 truck and an 83 break tackle. He's pretty much just a more agile Saquon Barkley with less of that bulk. Saquon Barkley's a little bigger and a little bulkier, while Dalvin Cook's more agile and got more, like it says there, change of direction, can move around more, and will probably have like better juking and all that kind of stuff. So Dalvin Cook looks like a really solid halfback option. Like I said, we'll have to see the price of these cards to see if they're worth it or not, whether the price difference between like a Dalvin Cook and a Derrick Henry, if it's super significant and Dalvin Cook's a lot cheaper, he might actually be worth getting. But if there's not a lot of price difference there, it's probably just better to stick to the high tier ones or the low tier budget beasts, which I also have some of those, which I want to talk about in a few minutes, of course. But Dalvin Cook is an 85 overall, and he is the 4th best halfback going into Madden 22. At number 3, we got the Browns starting halfback, Nicholas Jamal Chubb. Big fan of Nick Chubb, man. Honestly, the best pure running back in the NFL. Pure runner in the NFL, I should say. Obviously, you'd say guys like Derrick Henry and CMC might be better. But he's got 85 speed, 84 excel, 75 agility, 86 carrying, 62 catching, 74 change of direction with an 86 truck and an 88 break tackle. Now, what sucks is Nick Chubb's kind of running back are never particularly amazing in the game. Although, when it comes to running backs, there's no real... There's the meta running backs, and then there's just kind of running backs that are very usable, and that's most running backs in this game, where if you have competent speed, you're usable. And Nick Chubb has competent speed. He's got nuts break tackle as well. He's got really good carrying. He won't fumble the ball. He's going to be a really good trucking back at the beginning of the game, so we'll have to see some of the abilities he gets, but obviously he's not going to be very good out the backfield catching, and he's not super agile, but he's got good enough speed, and he's going to break tons of tackles. So I really like this Nick Chubb card, especially, like I said, if the price range isn't super significant and he's somewhat cheap. But yeah, he's your number 3 running back. And at number 2, we got my 2nd favorite halfback in the league, Christian McCaffrey. Actually, I'd say Christian McCaffrey is my 1st favorite halfback in the league. I love CMC. Nick Chubb, I'm sorry you're coming in at 2, but CMC right here, he's got 85 speed, 86 excel, 88 agility, 87 carrying, 79 catch, with an 86 change of direction, 51 trucking, and an 80 break tackle. Looks fantastic, man. He's got unbelievable agileness. Obviously, Christian McCaffrey is so shifty in real life. Obviously, his speed isn't as good as I'd like to see, but that agility plus change of direction plus catching is just unbeatable, man. He's obviously the best receiving back in the game right off the start. I believe what they said he has is running back apprentice. I think that's what it's called, where you get extra hot routes in the backfield. So he's going to have those, like the Texas route, and he's going to have the nice, what's it called? The underneath route and all that kind of stuff. He's got really solid break tackle as well. So Christian McCaffrey, I think he's probably like the second best halfback in the game. Maybe, I think he's the best halfback in the game till Saquon comes out. The Superstars one, obviously, but this Christian McCaffrey looks unbelievable, man. And coming in at number 1, we got Derrick Henry. Now, I can't tell you how Derrick Henry has better speed than Christian McCaffrey. Not quite sure on that one, but I digress. Derrick Henry still looks unbelievable, man. 86 speed, 82 excel, 77 agility, 87 carrying, with a 58 catch, 72 change direction, 88 truck, and an 88 break tackle. He's a better Nick Chubb. That's all he is. He's bigger, stronger, faster, and he's got better break tackle and better trucking, so he's not quite as good out the backfield when it comes to like catching the ball, and he's a little less agile than Nick Chubb. He's got better carrying than Nick Chubb, got better break tackle and truck than Nick Chubb, and he's faster. So he's just a better Nick Chubb. Derrick Henry and Christian McCaffrey are quite literally pure opposites when it comes to running back, so it's entirely preference on which one you think is the best day one. But I think it's either of those guys or someone we're about to go over in a second, Najee Harris, who comes in at number 1. But that's all I'm talking about until the 20th, when Saquon Barkley releases. He's undoubtedly the best halfback in the league. And speaking about Saquon Barkley, he'll be coming up in a minute, but we got some budget beasts coming up that they talked a little bit about on the stream. We got Tony Pollard, who honestly I think low-key might take Zeke's starting spot this year if Zeke has it down here. But Tony Pollard, 85 speed, 86 excel, 77 agility, 69 carrying, nice, 61 catching, 76 change of direction, 53 truck with a 66 break tackle. Obviously, you're really going for that speed. He's relatively bigger too, so he's going to be really, really shifty. And he's also got some really good size, so he could be a nice guy you could bring on third down at the goal line, where he can run to the outside and outrun all the cornerbacks, or you can send him up the middle and he'll be able to break through and get into the end zone. So Tony Pollard, especially a guy if you're looking to get a running back for challenges early on, or like I said, solo battles, Tony Pollard is going to be perfect. Going to be able to run the ball really well and run the ball relatively fast. Obviously, he's got the same speed as Christian McCaffrey, as a 76 overall. So I really like Tony Pollard as a budget beast. And the second one I want to talk about is Nyheim Hines. A little bit lower overall, probably will be cheaper, but he looks almost identical to him. Tony Pollard's got better break tackle, better carrying. Nyheim Hines has better catching, better agility, and better change of direction. And what's his name? Tony Pollard has one better excel. But Nyheim Hines still looks really good. He's going to be better out the backfield, like I said, catching-wise, but he's almost identical when it comes to speed, almost identical when it comes to agility and all that kind of stuff. Going to be a little worse when it comes to break tackle and carrying, so he's not quite as big as Tony Pollard. He's a lot smaller. Nyheim Hines is a very small back. So, I mean, you literally could have a 1-2 punch of a Tony Pollard and a Nyheim Hines day one, especially if you're not going to take Najee Harris for, like, under 4K coins. You get both these guys, and it would be a really, really solid dynamic duo at running back that is going to get the job done for the first couple days, and then you can move on as you get more coins and upgrade your running backs, earn those free guys that you're going to be able to earn along the way, and it's going to be fantastic, man. These guys are really, really good budget options at the beginning of the game. But now let's get into some of the other top tier guys that are going to be top of the position. Like I said, Saquon Barkley, undoubtedly, when he comes out on the 20th, he's the best running back in the game. He's got the best speed that we've seen so far: 88 speed, 88 excel, 89 agility, 86 carrying, 73 catch, 88 change of direction with an 80 truck and an 87 break tackle. He's got Derrick Henry break tackle. He's got Christian McCaffrey agility, and he's got Dalvin Cook speed +2. So, you know, it's pretty scary. And I'd say he's got like Alvin Kamara catching. So this Saquon Barkley looks very, very dangerous. He's going to be the best running back card in the game, no doubt. He's got all the character traits that make him good. Even 80 trucking is solid enough. He's big-bodied, really athletic, really fast, going to break tackles, even can catch out the backfield. Saquon Barkley looks unbelievable. They said he's going to get like, I don't remember what they called it. It was like running back master, where he gets hot routes out the backfield and he runs better routes against linebackers. And I believe that's what they said. He gets more routes, runs better routes, and he runs better routes against linebackers. So I think that's what they said the ability was for Saquon, if I remember correctly. And they also said he will be getting evasive, jukebox, all that kind of stuff. So Saquon Barkley is going to be the guy to get. I'm sure about that. He's very, very good. And then also, we got Najee Harris. Obviously, we've talked about this card a lot in Rookie Premier. He looks very, very solid. They did say that he is going to be getting leapfrog off the start. He's got 90 jumping. And also, like RG said on the stream, he's a lot bigger than I thought he was. He's 6'2". I knew he was pretty bulky, but I didn't think he was going to be that tall. He's got really, really solid speed, 87 speed, 88 excel, 84 agility, 84 carrying, 77 catch with an 85 change of direction, 83 truck, and an 88 break tackle. Really, really fast for a guy with that big a body. He's going to be pretty agile. That 85 change of direction is really good. He's really good out the backfield when it comes to catching, nearly Christian McCaffrey's level. So Najee Harris is definitely a top 5 running back in the game, arguably top 3. I think the only guys you could say are better are CMC and Saquon Barkley right now. Maybe Derrick Henry, depending on your preference. Not a big fan of power halfbacks myself, but man, it's Najee Harris. Looks very, very scary, and I think he's definitely going to be a top tier halfback in the game. But yeah, guys, that is pretty much it. That is all they went over on the stream this morning. They were talking about halfbacks, abilities, and all that kind of stuff. And like I said, they broke down those questions earlier in the video. If you missed those, go check those out at the beginning of the video, just in case you're curious at what those were. But yeah, guys, that is going to be the video. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. And if you did, make sure to drop a like down below and subscribe with noties on. But yeah, I'll see you boys in the next one. Peace out.